If your sales team owns geographic territories, someone in your org is assigning record owners by hand. Maybe it's a rotating intern. Maybe it's a workflow with 40 branches someone built in 2023 and everyone's afraid to touch. Today's build replaces both zip code-based owner routing with a state-level fallback and one strict rule about what to do when neither resolves. First, the reason naive versions of this fail. The zip field is filthy. You'll find zip +4 extensions that break exact lookups. You'll find 4-digit zips because a spreadsheet ate the leading zero somewhere in the records past. Every New England portal has thousands of these. Trailing spaces from forms. The occasional state abbreviation typed into the wrong box. And a big slice of records with nothing at all. If you join the raw field against a lookup table, you'll miss constantly and conclude the approach doesn't work. The approach is fine. The field needs a wash first. So step 1 is a tiny normalizer. Strip white space. Drop the +4 extension. Reject anything non-numeric so that stray state code falls through instead of poisoning the lookup, and pad back to 5 digits, which quietly resurrects every leading zero the spreadsheet's murdered. 3 lines of logic, and your match rate jumps from embarrassing to nearly everything with a zip in it. Step 2 is the latter. Try the normalized zip against your territory map first. That's the highest confidence assignment, and it handles territories that split a state between reps. No usable zip? Fall back to the state field. Coarser, but still correct when whole states belong to one rep. And if neither resolves, assign nobody. I want to be emphatic about that. A wrong owner is much worse than no owner, because a wrong owner looks done. Unrouted records go to a review list. Misrouted records go to a reps ignored pile and die there. Never guess. Step 3. Keep the map itself as data, a spreadsheet with zip prefixes mapped to territories and owners, plus the state fallback table at the bottom. Prefix matching keeps the file small. 3-digit prefixes carve most U.S. territories cleanly, and you can go full 5-digit where 2 reps split a metro. The payoff is operational. When a rep leaves or a territory gets recut, and that happens every few quarters, you edit a spreadsheet and rerun, instead of reopening workflow branches or redeploying code. Hand the file to sales ops and get out of the loop entirely. And here's a run. The Indiana company resolves by zip straight to Mara. The Kentucky one has no zip at all, but the state fallback catches it for Devon. Notice Lakeside. That's a resurrected leading zero zip routing correctly into Connecticut, which the raw field never would have matched. And Atlas, with nothing usable, lands in the review queue with no owner. Visible, honest, and fixable. Run it nightly on records created or modified since the last pass. Only write when the owner actually changes, and skip records a human assigned manually unless you've agreed the map always wins. That's the whole build. Wash the zip, walk the ladder, keep the map in a spreadsheet, and never guess an owner. The routing script and the territory CSV template are linked in the description. Subscribe for a real-world HubSpot admin fix every week. And if your routing rules have outgrown what a video can cover, you know where my contact is. See you in the next one.